Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Randy Man Can. Gonna be doing some work with this it's my new Holland 451 sickle. So like our third season with this sickle, and it's it gets the job done, let's put it that way. I've had to rebuild this thing. We broke a crankshaft last year, so I had to replace the crankshaft, and I basically just completely rebuilt all the arms. So what's happened to us on this edition is the bushing for the sickle. So I keep a backup blade for my sickle just because of this. Here's the bushing that goes in, and basically it came out of the other one, and so it's quite a chore to put this bushing in, and I'm going to show you on another video how to put this bushing in. But this is the bushing. There's the part number that's going to go in there. You can buy them online. My feed store keeps these in stock. I recommend keeping a backup blade so you can just keep cutting. So we're going to show you how to pull this blade out, put the new one in, and then I've come up with an idea on something hopefully that'll work, because I don't have a wedge for the bolt, but I'll explain all this. So I found this is a rocker arm ball that I found from a part store, and I'm going to use it. So we'll see how it works. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing apart. We got to pull these off right here. Roman has done the pleasure of loosening them, and we need to pull these off. You have the gun, Roman. You want to hit these again? And then we pull these little plates out of the way, which is going to let it slide out of there. So we got, I think there's 3 total, or just 2?
I think there's 3.
All right. Hopefully those will stay there. All right, so we're going to take off this end piece too, I believe, but let's try. I recommend gloves. These blades are sharp. I have been cut several times.
Did you get that?
The bolt broke when the bushing came out, so we're gonna, with those all out, this should slide out. Should be able to just find out where it's catching and just work it out. Might help if I hold it up. It's hitting right here because you took this bolt out.
Here.
Now try it. Keep going. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's going to come out of here, if I got to pull this off the end. I've only done this once. So now we can go back over the top like this. So like I said, this is, if you don't have the right setup, you don't want to be trying to do this bushing. That's why I recommend having a spare. I'm going to take this to my garage, and I'm going to show you how to put that bushing in, because I've done it unsuccessfully once and successfully once. So now I know how to do it. We're going to go back in. Push it like this. Pick that up and keep sliding. Nope, keep going that way. Okay. Okay, now back in. Not sure where we're caught. Which one are we hitting on? I can't, it seems like it's catching right here. Might just need a little, yeah, it's catching right as it goes through here for some reason. Let's see if I can hold it up above it. Go ahead and push on it and I'll see if I can hold it up above there when it goes by. Otherwise I might need the hammer to help it. Okay, now there we go. Can't lift up too high in the middle. It'll come out. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We'll put that, let's just keep going. We'll put that, you need to lift up on the end though, at the very end. Okay, not that high. There we go. All right. That's where it's gonna go. And then we need to put these pieces back on. So that's a spacer. That won't work, Roman. You gotta put those on last. Take the bolts out. You gotta slide it. You slide it over. There you go. Now put your spacer on top. Let's turn it back over because it looks like it's been upside down this way. Like that. There we go. Just like that. Where's your other bolt? Huh?
Got this upside down. No. The bolts are on the table.
Okay. So what's gonna lock it in? All right. So it keeps the blade from coming up. All these pieces you can get at Tractor Supply. The blades, these little things here. So remember, we want to make sure we allow the blades able to move freely. Okay, so you don't want to center these. Make sure they're not pushing up on the blade too tight.
You got some more. Do you have the bolts?
So see, this one looks like it needs to be turned over as well. I just want to try to match maybe the way it was. Put that on. Can you push that up higher, the nut? You're not evidently in.
That's how it was before.
Nah. You're not. Just gotta get in there. Make sure it's turned because it's let me see. It's not turned. See, you gotta turn it so it'll go in the. There you go. It goes up in it's got a square head on it. Okay. So we just want to make sure these are centered good, and then let's snug them. Okay. It is nice and warm out here.
I think we need to flip them things around.
Huh?
I think we need to flip that one around.
Yeah, you do. Okay. So I'm gonna put these together. So we almost got this done, or we started cutting and we just ain't finished yet. So hopefully this is gonna get us going again. Get those tightened. So we're currently here in Texas, 101 coming home today. It's a wee bit warm. So what I'm gonna do, while he's doing that, I'm gonna work on this blade, getting it hooked up. Now on the inside here, they're beveled. They're beveled on the inside in here. And there's a bevel on each side. And normally, and I'll share the part number when I find it. It's back at my office. It's called a wedge. But I'm gonna get this bolt through here. it in there anyway. Now this is a 1/2-inch bolt is what they call it. So it's a 1/2-inch bolt. If I have to, I'll screw it in like this. The factory, it says, is I forget, they say, I think it's 2.5. So this is going to be a 3-inch because I want to try to put this on there to see how it's going to do. Let me see if I can get something. You have my crescent wrench?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. There we go. Bolt just does not quite want to line up. I can feel it right there. I know it's close. You can't quite see it. Oh, let's try this. Let's try. If I can just, there we go. Now we should be able to get it. Roman, can you find me like a long screwdriver, please? We're going to push that down, and then we should be able to push that through. So what I did last time when I did this is the crankshaft that goes through the middle, right through here, and it broke inside of here. So you can still buy these crankshafts. It cost me $425, and all this stuff's available. I'll replace. These are new. You can buy these. There's caps. There's just regular, almost just regular old tapered axle bearings in there. You can buy all that stuff. It's pretty reasonable. The only thing that was really expensive was this crankshaft, but it beats, you know. Let's see if we can get that to push. Getting closer. Almost in there. Okay. Just I can't quite get it lined up the way I want it. Because the screwdriver's too small.
This is the biggest one we had.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay, let's see what we can get this out. Problem is I just can't quite see. Where'd the screwdriver go? Well, tell you what, we're gonna fiddle with this. Y'all don't probably need to watch us while we fiddle with this, but this is what I'm gonna stick in there. You see it's a bevel, and I hope putting this nut on there, and I'm hoping I'll have enough room to put a locking nut against this one, and we will see shortly. So thanks for tuning in. As you can see, it's pretty hot here in Texas. And I'll do another video showing you how to press this bushing into this sickle blade. So thanks for joining us at Two Ponds Croft. We'll see you next time. Over and out.
Oh man, it's hot.